Sara Haines, co-host of The View, made some intriguing remarks regarding her producer during her appearance on the Behind the Table podcast. The White House unintentionally added a journalist to a group chat to discuss covert war plans, as Haines and Brian Teta discussed in the podcast episode. Sara then disclosed some personal information about one of her producers during this conversation. What you need to know is what Sara said. Sara Haines discusses favoritism by parents. The program then turned to discussing Sara Haines's private life. Sara was asked by Brian Teta which child she liked best. Alec Richard, age 7, Sandra Grace, age 5, and Caleb Joseph, age 4, are Sara's 3 children. She grinned and responded, "I don't have a favorite child," when asked which child was her favorite. But, as she grinned, Brian pointed out that there was proof to the contrary. "My husband and kids would say it was Caleb because he's like my little mush-mush," Sara continued. Sandra, however, is a unique unicorn. According to Brian, it frequently varies daily. Sara concurred, adding that things are always changing. Regarding her parents, Sara stated that she didn't believe she had ever been their favorite. She revealed that her dad's favorite is Susan, the one above me. Sara also said her mom's favorite is Kathy, the first. She said she also has a brother who dabbles in there. Sara Haines has a favorite Teta sibling. Brian Teta always felt similar. The View producer said that his dad's favorite was always his sister. That is when Sara Haines said that Brian's sister is her favorite, too. "I'm aware," Brian said. "And my wife, who you're a big fan of. Well, she's my favorite Teta," Sara said. When Brian said that his mom flipped to his sister after he reached adulthood, Sara gave her suggestion on why this probably happened. Sara said, "You were an ornery boy. Every story you share, such as writing down grades you were expected to show and sign for your parents. And it was only a question of time until you were caught. How does a child like that rank among parents? All those stories I tell you in private when we're not on the air," Brian said. In the hopes that they would move past the D he got, she then apologized to Mr. and Mrs. Teta. Sara added that he admitted to her that he used to create horoscopes in order to approach girls. According to Brian, his parents were unaware of the horoscope scheme. Now they do, Sara joked after he made that admission. Brian then wanted to move back to Sara's story with her kids, and they went into her posting a video of Sandra, your favorite daughter, and her singing Katy Perry's Firework. What are your thoughts on Sara Haines and Brian Teta's back and forth on The View podcast? Do you find these conversations fun between the two of them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.